making a good case for the character, of course, as always.
Yeah, easily two of the most notable, if not two of the best in the world with this character as well. You talk about Rob, the two first people that come to your mind are definitely Big Boss and Zomba for sure. And it seemingly will continue here as Zomba's influence definitely going to rub off here, especially with the way that he's been playing earlier on. But let's see how it goes down here for Big Boss now as Chag has been fighting back here. Beautiful stuff, looking for the side B once again, wasn't able to find it. So we run it down here to Pokemon Stadium 2. Ooh, okay.
The up to up air, easy one. And then I'm going to see how kind of Big Boss differs with the gyro. Oh, terrible DI.
Huh?
Left that DI back at home, apparently. Maybe the jet lag's getting to him. Either way, Big Boss going to take that easily with a first stop lead in the gate. Double down B. We can keep going.
Yeah, we can keep going.
More.
Absolutely keep going. Back here, coming out here once more, though, for none other than Chag. And looking for the Nair, obviously, on the shield. Wasn't able to find anything. Gets a couple shield pokes in, but it wasn't enough. Both players returning to neutral here. Dash attack comes through here from Chag once again, looking for a way to get through. Gets the down throw. We're going to see the back air. Yeah, we saw an attempt, but unfortunately wasn't going to be enough. This time around, survives the up air.
Okay, shots with the up air. I like that. And I like the reflects as well. Good counter play, but unfortunately, I think Big Boss is already ahead of it. That's what these CEOs do, okay? Keeps gyro in hand. Space Nair as well. There's a Nair as well. Wants the gyro toss into something like a Z drop, but can't find it for the side B finisher. No, Big Boss was fishing hard.
Yeah, forward air coming out here from Big Boss now, trying to start something off. Beautiful. There we go. Down throw back air there from Chag. Guaranteed kill confirm here. One stock, though, for Chag. In the meantime, gyro has been thrown in hand here as well now, so Chag couldn't really do too much to act out of it, unfortunately, here. Looking for a way to get through now. Beautiful Nair there from Big Boss. Sets up there for the laser. Forward tilt.
Smacked him with the F tilt. I like it.
Yeah, very nice.
One punch.
It's a good way to push him into the blast zone there. That forward tilt working. It's magic. Chag, unfortunately, going to fall to it as Big Boss wins game number 1.
It's tough, man, because I think Big Boss's edge guarding is so good because he puts you into the kind of this zone, right, of like, okay, you've avoided the laser, you've burned your air dodge, cool, I've got gyro now. And, oh, you've actually got past that somehow with your good air mobility, cool, I've got tilts. That push you back off stage, you got to do it all over again, you know? I think Big Boss is so good at setting up these situations where he can kind of cover all of, like, kind of your resources to get back to the stage with his 2 projectiles and his fast normals. Just having that, always lingering areas as well. Like having that is such a good kind of good tool set to have, and I think Chag is getting really overwhelmed at the moment by this Rob.
Yeah, Palutena does do well into Rob. It is also just having to deal with all those big hitboxes and the gyro and everything. We saw that be a massive detriment to Chag's game plan over in Pokemon Stadium 2, but now we're going to Battlefield here. 3 platforms to work with. Platform extensions can work out in either one of these 2 players' favors, but on top of that, smaller stage. So that forces Chag to have to go up close and personal with Big Boss here. No chance to run away, no big space to run around with, and I think that's what Chag wanted, obviously going for that counter pick, but we'll see whether or not it's going to work out here in his favor. Looking for a couple back airs here, though, but Big Boss remains calm and poised.
Yeah, we're going to have to see what he does. It's going to be very hard. He has to work out something that he can do. I'm liking the counters, right, from Reflow, should I say? From Chag, these reflectors, right? They're keeping kind of good. He's zoning at bay. But it's about when you get into Rob's space, what can you really do?
Well, Neutral B's coming through here. Beautiful stuff is down there looking for something. Yeah. Back here comes out here from Chag, and again, the down B going to reflect here at the perfect time. Looking for the forward tilt, down tilts all the way around, looking for an up tilt to just get the kill off, but wasn't able to, unfortunately. Now, Nair comes through here for Big Boss. Jumping around, looking for that back air. You can see it being thrown out a couple times to try and guarantee that kill. Up tilt off of the falling Nair. Will do it, though, for Chag. Puts him in a stock position. Oh, no!
But the back air, though. Every time I saw it. Every time.
Yeah. Keep ruling it out. I just keep ruling it out as a thing that keeps happening. Drop down from the Angel platform, give yourself a back air. GG's. Good way to get a stock. Falling up airs once again here on Big Boss, looking for the side B. Explosive Flame, not going to hit the full way through.
Oh,
nice.
Was he dropped in the building? Chag doing a little something, but again, he's doing the mistake that Ambil wasn't. He's throwing the gyro at Rob, and again, if you do that, you just give it right back to Rob. You know, there's no point. You have to use it with some substance. At the moment, you're just feeding Big Boss, and he'll take that every day. You know, like I said, eat the rich, please, but don't feed them. There's a down tilt. Okay, where we going? Just wants the down tilt for something else, but Chag escaping with danger. Side B something else, but again, Big Boss so good in disadvantage. That's why these Robs are so good, Asura, right? Zomba and Big Boss respectively, because when they're in a bad position with such a big character, they know how to work around it. They know how to get out of disadvantage and put it into their turn, flip the tables.
Yeah, absolutely. The back is coming out there, and again, not too sure about the DI there on that one there, as Big Boss is going to lose that stock in Chag. Hence that one, makes it 1-1 here between both players now. Nice work now. We're seeing the Nares come out here, catching him on the tech. It doesn't matter whatsoever. Now Chag dancing all over Big Boss, gets the up air here as well. 67% here on Rob. That's a whole 10% extra.
Hold on. I just go for the triple up tilt, a bit greedy, but actually still got it off. All Chag could do is trade, unfortunately.
Yeah, getting caught in that vortex. Not the ideal position to be in here. Looking for the down air here, falling up air once again. The back air is coming out from Chag. Got to get a kill now or never. Down tilts all the way around. That's it.
Yeah, not the best DI on that down throw. Or maybe it was, but it was just at the right window. But either way, could not escape. And I like the wake up down tilt from Big Boss. But again, I think his problem is he's going for too many. He went for 3. Same with the triple up tilt. Like, you're going for too many things. And I think 2 of either one would have been fine. But again, sometimes you have to risk it.
Yeah, sometimes you got to go for it, for sure.
For me, it's Chag's defense, should I say, being very good. Just knows when to kind of, you know, these down tilts. Like, you know what, probably on like a lot of other characters, probably could get triple up tilt or triple down tilt, but the DI, you know, the SDI, especially on these multi hits, making sure that if you're gonna hit me, I'm at least gonna mash my way out and at least get to the other side.
Yeah, exactly right. Well, it just works out better in your favor. Chag makes it 1-1. We're going now down all the way to Hollow Bastion once again. Both players confident in their characters, running it straight back. Once again, top 8 of No Time to Tilt. This is your loser's side of the bracket if you're just helping in. Now, Min this time around. Let's see whether or not it's going to be a better choice, which is kind of surprising considering the fact that, you know, Palutena was doing not too bad of a job, especially on a small stage. I'm interested. Ooh, a couple down tilts being thrown out here currently there from Big Boss. Just get started here, 17%, but Chag, in the meantime, you know what? Never mind. With Min.
Interesting. And I thought this would probably be a worse pick than the Palutena, but it's actually working out. Winning the game and then switching characters, very interesting from Chag, but maybe it'll work out. At the moment, it definitely is. Big Boss struggling. Can't even get to the stage, Asura. How are we getting back?
Yeah. Well, this is it. Once again, building that wall brick by brick here is Chag, just throwing out those forward airs, and now Big Boss starts to get something off of the down throw, though. However, now Chag makes it back onto stage, gives a double down smash there. Beautiful stuff there from Chag. Once again, keeping Big Boss at bay here with these long-range forward airs and tilts.
Yeah, Big Boss has to adapt now. I don't think he's played a Min in a while, so... You have to change up your whole game,
This is going to be a massive throw. Yeah, this is like a complete throw off here for Big Boss, sorry.
Gets the grab, powers up the laser. Wants to use it, but actually gets sniped out of the air. Smart from Big Boss again, in disadvantage. Knows when to press the buttons. Off the falling up there, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, flailing.
Going all over the place. What was needed to get the kill there, and that's how it was supposed to be done. 155 with the Dragon Laser. Beautiful work there from Chag. Big Boss giving it a little bit of thought, waiting a little bit. I'm going to go for the back air immediately.
Just kind of getting stuffed out every time he wants to approach. Can't really run in, can't roll in either. Unsafe down there. You can do a little something. Goes for the side B, maybe to catch a jump, but not the right idea. Now you're off stage fighting against Ram Ram.
This is a very scary position to be in here once again. Dragon Laser comes through. Looking for the up tilt there again, just keeping VGBoss at bay, and Chag has been working this out so well, but again, the side B is going to be more than enough. Yeah.
Damn, what's the side?
Yeah.
Hold on though, VGBoss making a comeback maybe, but Chag has to do something to stop it. But again, throwing the gyro straight at him might be a demise, maybe.
Yeah, like you have to throw it away. You can't give Rob the leverage with that gyro, otherwise you're putting him in a very prime position. And I mean, the thing is, it is so doable for Rob to make this comeback, even at 140%. He can shine here. Heavy character there, a ton of rage to work with. VGBoss opting to go up into the sky here just to try and stall for a little bit there. You saw the Megawatt come out here as well now.
For sure.
Trying it to guarantee that kill, and that's going to be it as VGBoss makes it 2-1.
Yeah, I think Min Min is so good at kind of, crushing these habits. And I think he's catching onto VGBoss's jump habit a lot from the ledge. Just wants to get back into kind of their own space. But again, like you said, with Megawatt, is such a good job of just stopping you in your tracks.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to say, I'm just impressed. The switch off of Palutena into, Min Min was working. Obviously, it was under the impression that Palutena was going to be the ride or die going into this set, and especially after that game 2 where it worked out really well. I was like, oh, okay, I'm convinced that this is, this is it. But I guess not. I guess we'll see kind of what we do. Going into that game 4 now, in just a couple moments now. Chag currently has the lead on VGBoss. We'll see whether or not he can hold on to that in just a moment. Going back to the Palutena, okay.
I think the Hollow Bastion was purely for the stage kind of pick now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I would love someone to tell me. I don't know why Min Min favors that stage, or maybe Palutena is bad on Hollow Bastion. But I don't think he went that for the matchup. That's interesting though. Interesting dynamic.
Yeah. Very interesting dynamic. I don't know if it had something to do with potentially just... It's not even weight. Like, both characters are about the same, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of factors, but if someone could tell us, that'd be absolutely insane. Great way to start this off here for both players now, as they have just been firing on all cylinders. For Chag, it is an opportunity to shut down the proverbial door here on MKBigBoss, but for VGBoss, it's an opportunity to push it all the way to a Game 5 classic here tonight. He's looking for these jabs to start us off here. Now the gyro being thrown upwards this time around, not towards Rob.
Smart. Great play from Chag so far. Okay, runs away. Has to roll away as well from the down tilt. Doesn't want to get jabbed up with the Mega Laser, but the reflector is there. No down air either. Can't find the right hit. Another grab. Gets thrown off stage.
Does indeed. Dashing around here, looking for the down air. Wasn't able to find it as the back air comes out there. Looking for the side
so
B.
much fuel.
Yeah.
Don't know how he's going to survive. Has to burn a lot. Air dodges his way down. Smart, but again, resets the situation. Chag in a great spot so far.
Yeah, Chag in a really good spot at the minute. Yeah, again, there's only so much fuel that you have left in the tank there for VGBoss. Can only keep on going for so long. Nice. Move forward there as a way to get a nice little counter in. 9% currently. 117 for Chag. Looking for the down now. Wasn't able to find it, unfortunately, off of the 2 down tilts there, as, again, Chag was stuck alive.
It was a good idea, for sure. But at the moment, it seems to be all Chag at the moment. VGBoss really struggling, so I'll be real. Can't get anything started.
Yeah, this is... And I think this
great
is
recoveries as well, sorry.
No, yeah. Oh! I don't know if that was a misinput or not. The explosive flame coming out a very unorthodox position.
Yeah, he was mashing out. You caught him mashing.
Yeah.
But VGBoss can't get a kill. 185 on Palutena. These recoveries to get past the down tilts, the down airs. So good from Chag, but unfortunately, finally comes to the loss.
Yeah, last chance here. 2 stocks apiece between them both now, and again, VGBoss getting the stock. trying to get some stuff started here as well tonight. We'll see whether or not they can continue that momentum as well. Now, dash attack comes through, denied immediately by the back air here from Chag, stopping any entry from Big Boss. Gets them there.
It's just so confusing for Big Boss to keep going for these, just to burn the up B fuel and just keep
I'm a little
underneath.
Yeah, I'm a little confused about that one as well. I mean, it's very interesting. Obviously, you want to try and stall out as much as you possibly can, but to completely burn it out is a bit scary.
Hold on, though. He's making a little bit of a comeback, but Chag might have taken a step off the gas a little bit. You don't want to give Big Boss a chance to come back in. He'll make it count.
Oh, Chag playing patiently here at the ledge. Waiting for a down tilt, wasn't able to find it there. But again, instead of opting for a back air this time around, it mixes it up there with the down tilt to get the kill.
Run up shield, interesting from both these guys. Probably a little bit of nerves, fear coming into play. The up smash, a little bit ill-advised, but doesn't get punished too hard for it.
Yeah, get up attack there from Big Boss, denying any entry there from Chag. And obviously, there's going to be no shortage of punishes here. There's the down tilt, sorry, to down smash. Set beautifully here for Big Boss, though, for Chag now. Looking down the barrel of victory as both players are on their final stock. For Big Boss, it's the tournament stock, 63% currently. Has the gyro, throws it down. This time around works out in Palutena's favor. Looking for the back air, wasn't able to find it though. The nair gives Big Boss a little bit of entry now. Back onto site here.
Okay, the back air didn't actually reaching its mark before. They're poking him, but the explosive flame can't find the jump. Big Boss is right back into it though. The whole jab might be ill-advised, maybe. Has to air dodge the ledge. Safe.
Oh man.
As the game's going on, it's more and more even. Has to tech free alive, rolls in. Big Boss is there to cover it. Goes over the gyro, catches it as well in his hand. Good for Chag.
Does. All right, well, gyro has been thrown into the hand here once again. Now it's completely out of the equation for just a little bit now. Looking for the down tilt. That could have been dangerous. Parries the gyro this time around, getting rid of it completely here. Looking for the down tilt once more. Down tilts all over the place of both players now. Dash attack comes through here from Chag, trying to set up for that up air, and I think Big Boss is aware as the neutral air dodge comes through, trying to find the back air, but Big Boss jumps out of harm's way. Now the forward air will do it, and Chag moves on through the top 4 of No Time to Tilt.
Yeah, that was actually a great win from Chag to kind of, secure that 5th place spot, at least. But, damn, that was close. Very, very, very close. That could have been bad, honestly. I think the way that they played, Chag especially, just understanding that Big Boss kept going underneath the stage to shark a bit too much and was just wasting fuel. We saw that in the first stop they lost, just running out. And even in the second and third, just making sure that they want to kind of keep Chag kind of unbalanced. But I think Big Boss got a little bit too complacent. And it was just kind of, Chag's pickings for the stock. Every time they wanted to go off stage, if they weren't getting back stage safely, they were getting a lot of percent tacked off. And Chag played that really well, especially that third game.